Take a look around the derelict island where every day is like Halloween. Spooky Poveglia Island, in the Venetian lagoon, is surrounded by a number of spine-chilling legends and is described by locals as the most haunted place on Earth. The 18-acre plot of land was once a quarantine station for people with infectious disease and a mass burial ground for plague victims who were sent there to be burned. Later in the 1920s, a mental hospital opened on the island where local legend has it a crazy doctor conducted experiments on patients residing there, before later Jews sold off for £400,000 in May. The estimated cost of restoring the island's abandoned buildings was set to cost an eye-watering £16.25 million. Very few people have set foot on the island since the 1960s, but photographer Mike Deere, from Reading Barks, paid a local fishing captain a fee to take him there MPing out of the asylum's bell tower. The captain refused to set foot on the island and said he would not wait for Mike, instead promising to return a few hours later. This gave Mike enough time to quickly snap the haunted island, where according to historical estimates, as many as 150,000 people died. He said, "The locals are very hesitant, almost surprised. When you mention Poveglia to them, it took several days to track down someone who would be willing to take us to there, and not for a cheap price. When we reached the island, our captain refused to set foot on Poveglia, instead opting to leave and then return in a few hours' time to pick us up." Venetians describe it as the most haunted place on Earth. "I've been to a lot of derelict buildings, somewhere approaching the 500 mark, but Poveglia struck me for a couple of reasons. Beyond the initial landing point, the natural decay has an unrivaled purity to it that I've never seen anywhere else. I'm not going to forget the soil composition of the burning grounds in a hurry. But its history aside, the overwhelming feeling I experienced during my time there was actually one of peace and serenity. It was a very quiet place.